my people, prepare yourselves for the battle. Be prepared to be rejected, calumniated, abused, ignored, and downgraded. Do not allow any of the enemy's attempts to knock you down. Rather, stand fast in who you are in me. Your worth is not in gold and silver. Your worth is in my blood, which purchased you from among the nations. And here I just want to take an aside. As I was recording this, the Lord spoke to Ezekiel, and he brought up what happened with the Amish children, how they were slaughtered one by one, and how the first response of the families was to say, "We forgive him." And then they took up a drive to help the widow who was left behind when he turned the gun on himself. This is the kind of virtue the Lord is calling us to have. They knew their children were in heaven, and even through their grief that their children were torn from them by this unrighteous act, they were still able to forgive. That's what he's calling us to, people. I don't know. I mean, I know that I would need a whole lot of grace to be in that place if that happened to me. Do you see? This is going to be a time of proving, a time of testing and trying, that fire-tried gold may be exalted among the people. Many will fall away, many. They will not be able to handle the persecution and rejection. I have prepared you, my army of brides. I have taught you much about yourself. Why? Because when the gate of virtue is abandoned, the hordes of enemy fighters penetrate and bring you to your knees. If you stand in virtue, you cannot be penetrated. Stand in love, patience, long-suffering, peacemaking, humility, and thanksgiving. And I charge you now, under no circumstances are you to judge others. This will be the downfall of many. Judgment has been made a hobby and pastime by many who call themselves by my name. Judgment will be the greatest weapon Satan has against you. When you judge, you are going down. Now I am standing afar off watching this battle, as I am also truly at your right hand, and am preparing you for the coming onslaught. People will wonder, what in the world is going on? Why is every day so full of anxiety and trouble? What is the world coming to? These will even be sentences you will hear repeated over and over again. And yes, it is the force of dark matter and proliferation of demons entering through portals that will cause such anarchy as man has not known on this earth before. Finally, science has the weapons to destroy humanity from the inside out. Eaten up with jealousy, greed, rage, lust, and rebellion, each will be his own undoing. This is why virtue at this time is paramount. Without virtue, you will be taken captive or slain in the battlefield. Without intimacy with me, you will not have virtue. Without obedience to me, there will be little, if anything, left of our relationship. My brides, love is what our relationship is based on. And if you love me, you will obey me. If you were slandering or undermining your neighbor, you were destroying your relationship with me. Without faith, it is impossible to please me. And now I tell you truly, without love for your brother, it is impossible to please me. Do not for one moment abandon the gate of virtue, nor for 1 second give in to the burning desire to hate. This is coming directly from demons who are flaming you with the fires of hatred Satan has for everything and everyone I created. Do not partake of his poison. Do not fall under his influence. Oh Lord, that's scary. I've allowed myself to hate certain things and even people. Yes, this must stop. You cannot be my disciple and harbor hatred. You cannot be my bride and deal harshly with your brother. Love, forgiveness, patience are absolute necessities to qualify you as a bride of Christ. So I tell you now, my much loved ones, no more rancor, no more bitterness. You are in a privileged position. You are the crowning glory of my creation, and you must endure what I endured at the hands of the Roman soldiers without a whimper of protest. Can you do this? All things are possible with me living in you. All things. And where the trials are great, so is my grace. When you fall, waste no time repenting and coming before me for forgiveness. Make it your daily mission to stay clean before me. Frustrations from the outside will mount, so keep your lives very, very simple, lest you open the door on a multitude of distractions that will eat you alive as they hit snags. So now I have put you on the alert. I have told you what has been planned against you. I have told you how to overcome every attack of the enemy. Some of you are still very immature and find fault constantly with others. For you, this will be a bloody battlefield. Remember, the sooner you put down your sword against your brother, the sooner the enemy will retreat and withdraw. They are easily frustrated when they assault you, and you don't respond as they planned. But they will be back, so be on your guard. For some of you, Satan is counting on your past weaknesses to bring you all the way down, even into his pit, were it possible. Now is the time to grow up, see others as fragile and needing much grace, and see yourself in my mirror. Yes, when I withdraw my protection and allow you to fall, my mirror will be there, so you will see your faults are much greater than your brother or sister's. This is my gift of grace to you. I will show you who you are and who you aren't. And if you are wise, you will never again lift your head to condemn another. Oh, how I love each of you so tenderly, even those of you with the blood of gossip on your hands. I still love you. I wish for you to triumph in this season. My bride, you are being prepared. The finishing touches of the fires of temptation are bringing out the most precious metals in you. Cleave to me with all your heart and all your strength, and cry out in moments of tormenting temptation. Cry out, and I will quell the storm and bring you through unscathed. Truly I am with you and will not fail you or forsake you. The stronger the storm, the tighter my grip on you. I will not allow the tempter to steal you away from me. Please don't let go. Don't let go. Don't let go of me.